share with you the top 10 sales books I've read, and I think they're worth every single penny. The first one is by Frank Becker, and he's How I Raised Myself from Failure to Success in Selling. This is a brilliant book. It's an old book. It talks about questions, it talks about curiosity, it talks about non-assumptive selling. A brilliant book. Second book is The Seller's Journey, which is by a friend of mine called Richard Harris, and this is really good. It's like the BANT model, and he has this model called NEAT, which is basically need, economic impact, authority, and timeline. And he talks very much around it's a seller's journey, not a buyer's journey or a buyer's experience. It's well worth a read. The third book is another one by Andy Paul, which is Sell Without Selling, and he has a lot of models in here. It's a fantastic book, very grounded and very pragmatic. The fourth book I've got here is by David Premier, who's appeared on my podcast as well. He has this concept: you sell the way you buy, and that is a fantastic concept that he talks about in the book. The next one is, obviously, you wouldn't talk about any books without talking about Brian Tracy, Advanced Selling Techniques. This is this is biblical, and it needs to be in every salesperson's learning library. The next one, again, is like that. It's by Tom Hopkins, which is the How to Master the Art of Selling. Everything's in here: objection, closing, questioning, territory management, all the things, all the basics you need to have wired in. You could not talk about books unless you talk about Zig Ziglar's Secrets of Closing the Sale. This is a fantastic book. Again, it's like an encyclopedia. It should be your manual. It should be well thumbed. It should have highlights and underlines on everything. That is a fantastic book to have. Another guy who is amazing at what he does, like Andy Paul and Richard Harris, is Todd Caponi and David Premier. This guy appeared on my podcast as well. This is one of the best-selling books on selling, and it's called The Transparency of Selling. And Todd he's so amiable, affable. He's such a nice guy because he's honest and because he's transparent. He talks about this. There's so many good things. He's got a new book coming out called The 4 Levers of Negotiation on pre-sale. Make sure you get that one as well. Now, you can't go past Jeb Blount from Sales Gravy. He has an amazing number of books, a lot of them in my bookshelf here. Fanatical Prospecting, how you go about it, pipelines, influencers, targeting, territories, all those things. Fantastic book. And last but not least, Matt Dixon. This was a Wall Street bestseller, The Challenger Sale. So what this is you're challenging, and constructively and safely and respectfully, with really good rationale, how you actually challenge the person around the sale. So make sure you do that. That's my alarm going off, and that's the fire alarm going off. So I better go.